If you're a photographer, you probably feel like Instagram has become your boss instead of your tool. You're either posting constantly, creating reels, using hashtags, trying to get engagement, feeling exhausted and trapped in the hamster wheel, or you're avoiding it altogether because it feels overwhelming and you don't even want to do it. But here's what nobody's telling you. Instagram isn't the problem. How you're using it is. What you really need is a business model where Instagram supports your strategy and doesn't become it. And making that shift is easier than you think. By the way, if you don't know me, I'm Sarah Petty. I built my entire photography business before social media even existed. And one of the biggest breakthroughs my students at the Photography Business Institute have is this. As a boutique photographer, which is someone who sells wall portraits, books, and albums, so basically printed artwork instead of high-res digital files, is that you don't need to post 24/7 on Instagram to build a profitable six-figure or multi-six-figure photography business that gives you your life back. But you do need to understand what Instagram actually does for your business and what it doesn't. Let me be really direct with you. The way most photographers are using Instagram right now is destroying their business and their life. You're putting insane pressure on yourself to post several times a day. You're competing against thousands of other photographers who are doing the exact same thing. You could be the one creating content constantly, but you have no idea if anyone's even seeing it. And here's what's worse. You're making business decisions based on what you think Instagram wants instead of what your business actually needs. Let me tell you why this is happening. For most photographers who sell high-res digital files, posting on Instagram is a volume game. They use it for quick, low-end transactions. It mostly attracts clients who are scrolling fast, making snap decisions, and price shopping. But you don't have to do that if you follow a better model, and we call it the boutique portrait photography model. Because in this model, you're offering high-end wall portraits, and you need more time with your clients. You need to educate them because many don't even know they're looking for you. You need an in-person consultation. You need education. You need relationship building. You can't build that kind of business on quick scrolls, comparison shopping, and a booking link to your website. But and this is important, so don't get me wrong. You do still need Instagram. You just don't need it the way you think. Look, I'm not telling you to abandon social media. That would be ridiculous in 2025. But here's why you do need it. When you meet someone when you're working out or dropping off your kids at school or at a business networking event, you meet, you have a conversation, and then often we exchange our Instagram information. It's such a great way to validate who the person is in this digital era, right? They want to learn a little bit about you. And while they're doing that, they're going to see your photography and your style. And if you're not there or your feed is a mess with 10 snapshots of your cat from 5 years ago, it doesn't position you as relevant or show that you have any clients. So you do need a presence on there or you're missing a huge opportunity. But here's what it actually means. You don't need thousands of posts. You don't need to be posting 5 times a day. You're not an international influencer. All right? You don't need to spend hours editing complex reels and posting 30 stories a day, hoping someone sees them. What you need is a portfolio feed that showcases your best work, and you need a simple habit of staying visible once a week. Here's how you do it. You're going to spend an afternoon putting your best images on your feed. So that's just once a week, maybe Monday afternoon. Make that marketing planning for the week. So you're creating your other marketing, but you're also taking 30 minutes or an hour to post from last week's sessions, tell a story about the client. And this makes it almost like a moving, living, breathing portfolio. So when people meet you, they go to your Instagram, they're able to see your work, get to know you a little bit, and it positions you as current, relevant, and as a leader. And listen, if you're a male listening to this, or you're over 40 and you've just quite frankly checked out of social media because you're like, I didn't grow up with it, I'm exhausted. Listen, I invite you to reconsider. This is a room that people are in and you want to be in this room. You're a visual person. This is a visual medium. It doesn't have to be complicated. An hour a week, get yourself a presence, put images up from sessions you're doing, and that's it. Instagram does not need to be your full marketing strategy. It's a validation tool, so when people look you up, they can see what you do. Now, let's talk about what your actual strategy should be. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, make sure to subscribe to my free newsletter where I share more strategies like these, and I will stick the link in the description below. So let's talk about the real strategy you should be using, because the photographers making real money are not the ones chasing vanity metrics like follows and likes. They're the ones who figured out where their ideal clients already are spending their time, and they've built relationships there with those people, with the people who own the businesses that they're supporting, and then they use social media to support it. Here's what this looks like in practice. Okay. You create a beautiful wall art display in a business that's also serving your target audience. Maybe it's a dance studio, a dog groomer, a children's boutique, charities, places where your ideal clients are already going. When parents walk into a dance studio and they see gorgeous wall art of dancers on display, they see what's possible. They might ask the studio owner about it, and the studio owner, someone they already know and trust, tells them about you. Could be that simple. Or you expand on that activity and say you partner with a dog breeder who serves people who just spent thousands of dollars on a puppy. They are an ideal client for you, because who doesn't want a professional photo of their newest family member who's going to not look like a puppy for very long? Or you partner with a dentist to promote that you're both raising money for Operation Smile, so that you're making smiles together. So the dentist emails his list about this promotion and has signage in his dental practice that everyone who donates an X amount of dollars gets a session with you, and the dentist will match that donation. And then you can offer wall portraits to everyone, and everyone comes out smiling. The key is this: you're building strategic partnerships with businesses that already serve the people you want to reach. Other business owners are already serving your ideal clients, and an endorsement from them means way more than you devaluing yourself by posting a discount on social media over and over, or simply not being there at all. And here's the best thing: this relationship-based marketing strategy is in your control, not some algorithm that you don't even know what it is. You build a mutually beneficial relationship and you'll have a steady stream of clients coming to you for years. You're not making desperate posts hoping that dang algorithm shows your content to the right people. Instead, you're spending your time building relationships in person, not from behind a screen, and they're so much more meaningful. Instead of feeling that constant pressure, editing reels and stories and not even getting that good at it, posting 5 times a day and still struggling to book the right clients, instead, you're building a few strategic partnerships. You get a display in their business, and those displays stay there working for you every single day. The algorithm, your post is gone. Building one quality relationship is so much easier than what you're doing now or what you think you should be doing. So here's how to think about this. To get the right clients that come in and invest more, your primary strategy needs to be building real relationships in physical spaces where your clients already are. Then you maintain a presence on Instagram, so when those relationships lead to conversations, or when you spot a need that this new relationship has, people are validating you, you can have a conversation, and it's so easy to say to them, hey, I had a great idea for you. Both strategies matter, in person and online, but you need to understand the purpose of both. My charge to you is to stop letting Instagram run your business and start using it as the tool it actually is. So if you're trying to build a boutique portrait photography business where you make more money serving fewer clients in less time, you need a strategy that's about relationships, a strategy that's working with fewer right fit people that will bring you an endless supply of clients, but most importantly, one that's in your control. And then use Instagram to support that strategy, not become the strategy. And listen, if you want help implementing this relationship-based strategy, book a call with my team and they'll walk you through what it looks like. The link to book a call is below in the description, and I'll see you soon.